Hello, let's talk today about the different temperaments and their love for pictures. Called the Sanguine, the enthusiastic photographer. They snap everything, how they eat, how they sleep, how they drink, how they dance, everything. They love pictures. Sanguines, their phone is full with their pictures. There's something I talk about sanguine. They are people who love themselves. I've never seen a temperament with so much self-confidence like a sanguine. The ones which maybe as you might look at like this person doesn't really suit it. They love themselves. They post everywhere, every day with their status. They love the pictures and the snap pictures. What about the choleric? Remember, cholerics live life based on vision, strategy, and the live to work. So for choleric, they do what we call the strategic photographer. The snap pictures. When a choleric asks for a picture, he wants to snap with somebody that will bring them the next connection. They want to show that they were at this conference. So they'll take pictures that will be good for their growth and their strategies. That's when a choleric is so eager to snap. Because of what? Strategy. And what about the melancholic? They call them the artistic photographer. They love the work of art. So they also make good photographers themselves and take pictures that show the work of art in a good environment, in a natural environment. They love the natural pictures. So they take pictures as a museum to preserve some artifacts or some background and places they have gone, which they would like to remember in the future. And what about the flag? They call them the Sentimental Photographer. Flex only take family pictures they want to remember, the memories they want to be. That's why most time Flex find it difficult to see pictures where they're alone. They always have pictures with their friends to remember good memories. They take pictures for the memories, for the time, how those people, the event made them feel, not as snapping themselves. I remember when I was doing flyers for Temperament. All the people I did Temperament, but I wanted them to give me their pictures so that I can prepare some sort of flyers. Sanguine, I bet you they sent me 10 pictures. I had to choose which was the best. They always have a lot of pictures. Cholerics, they sent me a lot of diplomatic pictures. They will take pictures, post, because they always want to have formal official pictures to use for their CV, to use for their LinkedIn, their social media profile. So they have all serious diplomatic pictures. The males, they did send me a couple of pictures. They've taken time, planned, gone to the photographer at the studio, and they have quite good pictures, artistic pictures like they love. And for the flag, I bet you Flex didn't have pictures alone. They have a lot of family pictures, but Flex are not fans for pictures for the sake of the pictures. They snap for the sake of the memories, for the sake of what that picture symbolizes. So if you think a flag will just snap for the sake of the picture, it's high. And I was so surprised that I worked with almost 10 flags, and each time I asked them to send a picture, they almost cropped a good picture to send to me. Or they had one picture who was all blurred. I was like, are there still people in this century without good pictures? Even if they have a phone, Flex and not a picture fan. They snap to keep the memories and not to keep their face somewhere in the name of pictures. The next time you ask somebody to snap with you, you should be sure this is a sanguine who just snaps for the fun of it, a choleric who is snapping to show that he knows you and there's a connection with you that can bring them some opportunity, or that person is a male who is snapping as a museum and archive to keep that situation for long, or that person is a flag who is just snapping for the sake of the sentiment and to keep whatever stories you've shared that day going. Hello.